Alright, what a dooski. I got a new month. That was just blew quick. Over and done with. Much faster than any month I've ever seen. It's just started and done with almost, And we had our good turkey, so happy Turkey Day to y'all. Uh, little updates, like what I got going on. I'm doing pretty good, what I'm saying? I've calmed down. I have discovered something we're going to talk about in a moment. Disney Lacana, their pre-orders, I don't know, just came alive, disappeared quick. I got some chapter 2 stuff, but I don't know if it's legit because it got like some kind of UK stuff on or whatever. So we're gonna wait to see how that goes. But chapter 1, their pre-orders for reprints sold out in 2 minutes. I couldn't believe it. I had it in my cart and gone. Like Disney just don't know how to meet demand. They're not printing as much as they need to, and I don't know. It looks like another 2 year. I mean, well, chapter 1, chapter 2, and some reprints, all disastrous releases, and just I don't know what they're doing. They're not doing like what they need to, such as like what Poke People done with Pokemon. Pokemon went ahead and as soon as them scalpers were grabbing, they made more prints and they made it more available as quickly as they could. Here, Disney just don't care. As with Call of Duty, I've been on Modern Warfare 3. It's just DLC. It's a little bit better than Modern Warfare 2, but it's still the second worst game I've ever played from them, with the worst campaign ever. Worst thing about it now is for a fifth year in a row, I have no aim assist, and I'm already at a disadvantage. But now it seems I'm stuck in the algorithm of being nerfed. 2 hits, I'm dead. No matter what weapon they have, whatever. 2 hits, I'm dead. And I got to unleash a whole clip, sometimes a clip and a half to kill somebody. It's not fun. So I can't stand that. I've contacted Activision, their developers, Sledgehammer. I gotta get that fixed because it's not fun to be stuck in the algorithm. This just shows how broken that game is. Um, we got our horror pack this month, so we're gonna see how this fares out with the new price, going from 25 to 40. They might have had a small little increase, but including shipping and handling, that's a huge increase now because I'm not a fan of shipping and handling. $6.99, that kills off any type of value and any good deal. My biggest fear is getting a duplicate because that kills off any hope of me keep going through, because if you got a duplicate, you've already killed. If you get 2 duplicates, that's it. You ain't really getting your money's worth or whatever. I mean, I don't know what to say. I just don't think it was a good idea to include shipping and handling. But who am I? I'm saying the age where everything keeps rising, the prices, and it's not even inflation. It's just monkey see, monkey do, right? So what's the one thing that really angered me? Well, last month, remember, I told you they dropped the ball October. I just didn't feel like they hit the mark. This was supposed to be redemption. Last year was pretty bad. It seems like they've, out of the like past 4, they've only done one good. But I discovered something. I looked at a couple other people's videos. They got a slip cover for Spell. And here, one of my biggest gripe was they didn't go all out. They didn't do something. They should have had something with a slip cover, steelbook, something special. My biggest pet peeve is being, or should I say, feeling being treated differently from everybody else. Mine didn't have a slip cover. Other people got slip covers but me. Yeah, when I saw that, I blew up. I was mad. I was like pissed off for like a week straight. Just like, oh my god, man. My biggest cry, I said it needed a slip cover. There was a slip cover. Mine didn't. I just can't stand it because with somebody with bad depression, bad PTSD like me, we get those ideas in our head and we just feel like, okay, so we're not good enough. We don't get the slip cover. What are you trying to say? That may not be the case. Maybe a few didn't have, or mine didn't have, or whatever. Might have, oops, but I'm always talking about October gotta go big. They gotta redeem themselves, and here we go. a fail. So I got lowered the score on that. October was definitely the worst month. It is what it is, but I can't stand that. Okay, let's see how this month goes. We removed the plastic already, so it can be all that ready for you. They bragged about one of the releases we're gonna look into. Let's see how that fares off to see what make that price increase. Because they made some partnerships, they try to give a little bit more than just raising the price and be like, you're still gonna get the same thing like Netflix. We raised the prices, but you're going to less content. PlayStation Plus, hey, we've increased the premium price way much, but we're not going to give you nothing. In fact, we're going to take away. Crazy, right? Well, they did hit one of my biggest fears, a duplicate. I've already got rings. For y'all new people, I gotta keep in mind, it's not just me, it's other people out there. For those who are starting out, this is good, something good for you. Rings are pretty good. I've already got this, but on top of it, there's going to be a box set coming out. I put a pre-order in for that box set that has the bells and whistles, much better quality and stuff. It did get delayed. It recently got told it was delayed, but I mean, I still got pre-ordered, so I'm gonna have the best version copy, all the goodies, all the good stuff. So to have a standard, this completely defeats everything. With the price increase, I mean, you can't afford to have duplicates, especially if you had more than one. Oh, man. So already we're starting off on a bad foot. This kind of reminds me as in the paranormal activities, but this is a miss for me, read the first one. I can't do nothing with it. But then we're jumping back on track. We got something I don't have. We have Nazi Undead. So I assume this is a little bit more better than the Red versus humans type, or the other more comedy put in and more gore into it. I forgot what I think it's like Outpost out. You get, like I said, just the PTSD and depression. Sometimes we get forgetful. We'll probably remember later down the road, but I think there's like three movies to that. So that was pretty cool. I think Nazi Outpost, something like that. But this is probably my first time watching this, so this kudos on this. I don't have it. Anything I don't have is a plus to me. So we're jumping right back on track. Our limited edition we have is Dude Bro Party Massacre 3. So is there a part 1 and part 2? Sometimes that's crazy as there's movies out there that may have something like a part 2, part 3, and they never had a part 1 or 2. Crazy, right? So I don't know if there's a part 1 or 2. I've never heard of no Dude Bro Party. I don't think I have, but blind watches are always fun to me. And that's how always the limited editions always go. So that's always fun to have. So, 2 out of 3. And now the biggest thing they were bragging about is something I passed on when it first. I know about it. I passed on it. I haven't seen it yet. So there's kudos on that part. We got Kill Her Goats. I almost bought it though. So, like I said, sometimes it pays not to get something because you never know. It may come in a horrorpack or somewhere else. I do have a damaged copy. There's a imprint right there. And then there's like a little tiny scratch up here. Well, you don't see that scratch too bad. But it's like a little indication like right there. And a scratch there. But that 2 folds right there just because it's like a ouchie. But besides that, I mean, I can look over that because it's got a nice little cover to it. So this is the big thing they were talking about. I give that to them, okay? Take a look at the back. No CGI, all practical effects. So I'm gonna look forward to watching that. Do I think this justifies the price hike? To their price hike, where they increased up, I think like four something dollars, But the shipping and handling still kills it for me. So I'm still For the first time, I give it to them. It's a nice start, but it just balanced the thing. You know, it's neither high, neither low. It's in the middle because I already got rings. You know, so I can't really destroy them about that or make too much negative about it. I mean, for those who are starting out, they may not have it. It's a good movie for them. I've got the best version coming in, you know, that box set. Ooh, I can't wait for that to come in. but what they did have in here does make up for it. That's why it balances out. There's nothing negative, nothing downpour. November is definitely way better than October's. So far, we're still in the mist. So December is still going to be the deciding factor for me. We're going to see how December's look. They've also started to brag saying December's looking pretty good. So we're going to see how that goes. If we're going to keep going afterwards. Like I said, I said we're going to do November, December. If I can't come up with a justification for their price increase, I have to decline and see what everybody else get. And if that's the case, I just have to buy the limited edition that way on eBay, or I just have to go to, should I say, the horrorpack limited edition and maybe get it from their website because they do put those up on their website as well as any leftovers. So we just have to see how things go. But so far, we're in the middle. They did better than October, so we'll get that to them. Anybody who didn't get ranks, that this is pretty good month for y'all. To me, it's balanced. Everybody else is high. We'll see how next month go. Okay, we'll go. I keep repeating the same stuff, you know. But all right, all right. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Leave some likes, some comments. Definitely hit that bell to subscribe, and always enjoy.